Okay, we'll be swapping out the driver's side power window motor and regulator today. First time I've ever done this, don't know what I'm doing, so let's get to it. Yeah, this Jeep turned 300,000 a couple of weeks ago. It's been parked a couple of weeks while I've been waiting, get this window fixed. Got what, 300,000 and 380? 97 Cherokee. I bought it with 148,000 miles. It's about Christmas 2013. Okay, this is Saturday, the 10th of September 2022. We are changing, hopefully, successfully, the power window motor actuator out and the switch. We have a new switch. So far, all we've needed has been this little tool and a Phillips head screwdriver to remove the Phillips head screws. We ordered the part from Amazon. It looks like the right part. I've never done this before, so I don't know what I'm doing. When you get the door panel loose, to pop it out, work it out all the way around from its little plugs. You lift it up and tilt it out, and then it'll come loose, and then you've got these two rods right here, and they have clips on the back of the door panel that hold them in. You just have to move them out, each one of them, so that this will disengage. Take that out and the door panel comes right off. Unplug the switch. So I haven't shown that, but that's pretty straightforward. So now this window is stuck. You can't move it up or down. So, and you've been hearing the gears, grinding. If y'all have heard a power window motor going out, you know what the thing sounds like when it. So it's stuck up, part way up. I can't get it any further up or down. So I'm not sure how I need to do it, but I guess what I'm going to do is go ahead and take the screws or the bolts out of the glass. There are two of them, 10 millimeter. Where's that other one? I know we're looking right at it. There it is. Take those two out and try to get the glass out of the window. I don't know how heavy it is, but it's not going to be light. And then you got two screws here, or two bolts, 3 nuts here, 1 here. It looks like all. And then that motor actuator ought to come out. It may have some little plugs, push plugs in it. I don't know, we'll see. But then it should come out, and then we can put the other one in, and I'm assuming we'll put it in with it down and then put the window in. So I'm just guessing. I probably should have watched a YouTube video on it, but let's see if we can get it out. I'm going to need a 10 millimeter box in or open in. If I could get it down far enough to where I'd have access to the bolts right here, but I don't, so I'm going to have to take them off up there. Okay, we've got the glass loose. We've got all the little nuts and bolts undone except for this one. This one is stripped. It doesn't have a nut behind it. It's a threaded mount and it's stripped. I might be able to put a screwdriver back there and get it out, but then I still can't get that actuator out with that window right there in the way. I need to get that window down, turned up, and out, so I've got room to work. Right now it's just resting on two little plastic things like that to keep it from falling. But I need to get it out so I don't have to try to hold it up and get that motor and stuff out with it in there. So let's see if we can get it down far enough to turn it and work it out of there. Okay, we got it out. We were able to lift the back end up a little bit, turn this end down, and then got it sort of maybe at a 70-degree angle, and we got it to slide right out through there. So now we don't have to worry about it dropping and breaking. We'll clean it up on the bottom before we put it back in. We just have to get that bolt there out, and that regulator and power motor ought to come right on out of there. Okay, we sort of fit it in what you'd think would be backwards. Instead of putting this top end up here in over here and run it around up there, we actually put this top end in there and turned and sort of just, and then just sort of fed it all the way around till that came up, and then that went in and all the bolt holes lined up. Now we have secured them, but they're not tight yet. I don't know quite whether to go ahead and put the window in and then tighten them or not, but I think that's what we're going to try to do. And the window will rest on those two little plastic things right there, and in its channel, and hopefully this will turn out good. I'm tired of working on vehicles having bad luck on them. Okay, it's time to check it out. We've got everything tightened. We've got the new switch on. We're going to turn it on, and we're going to move it slowly, or just a little bit at a time, in case that glass is in a bind. We don't want it to break. Okay, let's see. Okay, we're going to claim success. It seems a little loud, but get that door panel back on, it'll probably be fine. We get that door panel on, and we got a new switch. We may tackle that back power window over there. Here are those two clips I was talking about. You got to put that rod down through the hole and then slap that clip on top of the rod to keep it from coming out. Same thing on this one. I think there's 6 screws in all that go back on. So that's sort of should just be, put it back on, plug the, maybe we need, I'll check, put that switch in first, and then put it on. Okay. That's the auto function all the way down. Let's back up. It's down a little bit more, a little bit more. Okay. Well, it seems to be working fine. It's a little slower than the other one, but it may speed up, it may not. But until it goes up and down for about a week or two without cracking that glass, I'm not going to claim success. But that'll wrap up this video. We'll get it uploaded.